We often talk about the word enemy. Enemy, enemy, enemy. But the real word is that word frenemy, a frenemy. David said, "Where was I wounded? But in the house of my friend." Your family, your friends, the people that are closest to you. The prophets of Israel didn't die because of a foreign king, although Jezebel, still within the family, a king of Israel. Isaiah, a king of Israel. Yohanan, Herod, a king of Israel. Don't you see where the enemy is? Moses had to deal with Korah and the gossiping, talking behind his back, sister Miriam. Your kin, your own. Job's wife, curse God and die. Even Sarah, God is taking too long. I've devised a plan. Let's do it this way. Take my maiden, my handmaiden, and impregnate her. She'll be the surrogate of our mother. Why wait for the promise of God? Hence the seed of Ishmael and the thorn that has been in the side of the Israelites ever since. Jeremiah, his own people. Ezekiel, his own people. A prophet is not with honor in his own country. Kinsman redeemer. Love thy kinsman. That's the word, neighbor. It's not talking about a goyim, a Gentile. Love thy brother as thyself. Who are my mother, my brother, and those that do the will of my Father? To be kind to the widow, to take care of your own. That's where the widower ministry comes up. How can you see your brother in need? The Samaritan, and turn him away. Prophets' greatest threat were the people that they were constantly reminding to serve God. The prophets were reminding the people to serve God. And when the people rejected the message of the prophet, then he would send a foreign power, a foreign nation, or use the earth itself as a judgment against the entire people. Righteousness. Lot was righteous, not his family. Noah was righteous, not his family. Job was righteous, not his family. But the Lord has the power to do with one what no one can do with many. And he doesn't require many. Remember, he is not a God that's one of many. He's a God that's one of none. And he has children that are one of none. Not like anything else. Set apart, set aside. It's not quantified by number or by height or muscle or wealth. It's qualified by Adonai himself. Put God first. And you can tell those who don't put God first, they're never talking about God. They're talking about themselves endlessly. And anytime they talk about God, it's always about themselves. It's never about the Maker. Somehow or another, they have fashioned a God that fits themselves because they hate the message. You will be brought in front of your own, as was Paul, as was Yeshua, as was every prophet, persecuted by your own, murdered by your own. And a cop will tell you that. Most murders are from people that know you. First, it'll be a family member, no matter what kind, a family member. Second, it'll be a friend, someone close. Before it's ever a stranger. Strangers do those things, yes. But it's mostly people that know you. And the people that are closest to you. Watch your back. An enemy, a brother, the Bible says, is born for adversity. Watch your back. And don't be deceived. Those of you who are truly righteous to God, Righteous. I didn't say flawless and perfect. You Christians don't understand that. So I always have to qualify that, don't I, for most of you Christians that listen to the podcast, who think you have a corner on the market of God. I have news for you. You have the least corner on the market of Adonai. Your understanding is so askewed and so mutated, such a hybrid, such a genetically modified philosophy and theology. All it is ideological in self. Now you have forgotten who you are supposed to serve. Not a God of your own fashion and of your own indoctrination, but by his revelation, he reveals to his children. He doesn't call them Christian, by the way. He doesn't even call his children Jewish, which would only mean Judean. Such a lack of wisdom and understanding. But why would he give you wisdom when you don't seek him? But you expect it, which is even worse. You insult it, as if there is no measure in which he determines whom to reveal himself to. You can't force God to give you revelation and wisdom when you're full of yourselves. You live your lives by your jobs, in the vehicle and the machinery of a material world, forgetting that you are spirit, that God is spirit and must be worshipped in spirit and truth. You are spirit inside this flesh and blood. Set your mind on the higher divine, that which formed and created you to become like him. Every day of our lives, we must work spiritually to become like him. He's given us the tools to use to do it. And his commands are not burdensome. They're not hard. That's only for those whose heart's not in it. No one who's given their heart to the Lord complains about his commandments being hard or burdensome. Consider yourselves.